Hello, everybody. Wolfgang here. Today is Friday, March the 1st. January, February, March. Yep, March 1st. Crazy. And couple weeks, I think March 21st is first day of spring. Bring it on. I can't wait. Anyway, so it was kind of a gloomy day here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I think we got up to 43, and actually it's raining a little bit. The wife texted me earlier today and said she thought she heard it sleeting. I was like, damn. Anyway, but it's Friday. It is the weekend. Woohoo! Made it through another week. So going through my articles, I found something about NATO. So let's see what NATO's up to. They're saying, and this was posted 9 hours ago, a huge NATO strike force takes command of 5,000 U.S. Navy Marines and sailors at key location. Says that a NATO strike force has taken command of 5,000 U.S. Navy sailors and Marines, plus Floridlo, I don't know, of warships. I guess that means a buttload of warships at a key location that controls access to the Middle East, North Africa, and Eurasia. The transfer of authority was executed earlier this week in the East Mediterranean. It takes place in parallel to Steadfast Defender 2024, which is the largest military exercise in Europe since the Cold War. However, the U.S. Navy has stressed these vigilant activities in the East Mediterranean are distant from Steadfast Defender. Multiple U.S. Navy landing ships, including the amphibious assault ship USS Baton, dock landing ship USS Carter Hall, amphibious transport dock USS Mesa Verde, plus the destroyer USS Arleigh Burke are now under NATO command. The UK's primary casualty receiving ship, RFA Argus, a Royal Navy support vessel, is also part of the huge strike force being assembled by NATO. You know, like I said, I was in the Navy, but I never saw a ship. I heard they're pretty freaking amazing. I don't know. The Turkish naval forces have supplied 2 frigates to NATO. Marine traffic logs suggest the Turkish and U.S. Navy vessels are set to rendezvous with RFA Argus, which was at anchor in Cyprus yesterday. The U.S. government is the U.S. government in its integrated country's strategy describes the island in the East Mediterranean as a critical geostrategic area at the crossroads between Europe and Eurasia, as well as Northern Africa and the Middle East. Man, there's a news article there, or video, I should say. The UK's Royal Air Force has a base in Cyprus, from which it has launched bombing raids on Houthi rebels in Yemen in recent months. The location also provides naval access to Israel and Gaza, and the Russian Navy's Tortoise base in Syria. In a press release about the transfer of command to NATO, a U.S. Navy spokesperson said concerted Collaborative efforts such as the seamless transition of national assets to NATO reinforce the interchangeability of alleged forces and agility of allied command and control structures. This transfer of authority constitutes a tangible, transparent display of advanced capabilities in the maritime domain and the defense commitment of the NATO alliance across Supreme Allied Commander Europe's area of responsibility, emphasizing DDA and NATO's foundational pillars. These intersections serve as the perfect stage to display formability capabilities via agile military forces, all the while testing the ability to conduct a short notice transfer of authority. Transferring Allied units to NATO's control has become a regular function for Strike for NATO, a fact that speaks to the organization's role within the DDA family of plans. It is important to clarify that these vigilant activities are distant from Steadfast Defender 2024, NATO's most significant exercise in decades. Get all the latest news, entertainment, sport, and lifestyle updates from our dedicated American team. So there you go. So NATO is pulling together more forces, it sounds like. And I don't know about NATO. I do know the countries that are involved with NATO actually put money into it. And from my understanding, we put the most money in. So do we really need NATO? I don't know. I personally, when I was in the service, we didn't really hear anything about NATO. We were never worked with them or anything. I strictly worked with Marines, and we were overseas doing our thing. That was it. I know when Trump was the president, he had issues with NATO. So, do we trust NATO? NATO is a world, I mean, they have their people, and I don't know if I trust NATO. I'll put it that way. So, with saying that, like I said, I found this, it caught my eye because they said they're taking command. So I'll keep an eye on this one too. I should go check out the military news and see what they have to say. So, but like I said, it's Friday. I know that wasn't a very good article to share. Some people are like, it is. It's the whole thing is kind of hard to understand, but I don't know. They could be up to something. Just like I heard, Putin's threatening this, that, and the other, and I think Putin just tested another rocket, supposedly. I don't know. So all we can do is, look into this stuff and see what's really going on and take it from there. So, but don't freak out over it. Have a great Friday evening and have a great weekend. It is supposed to warm up this weekend. Like I said, spring's getting closer, a couple more weeks, and then we'll be into the summertime. And I'm ready for that because I do not, as I said, like the cold. So have a great evening. This is Wolfang Blessed be and stay safe. And I will bullshit with you all later. Bye.